the first British lady and indeed the first lady in the race, the remarkable Joyce Smith. Joyce, now 44, a mother, member of Barnet Ladies, and been an international athlete. I think she got her first international best at 800 metres back in about 1960. Now, her British record was set last year in this race at 2 hours, 29 minutes, 57 seconds. Meanwhile, Joyce Smith keeping going and encouraged by these good athletes around her. 11:09 there alongside her from the Tipton Club is Costigan, who lives in Birmingham. Terry Lonergan just behind. And they'll be helping Joyce on the way to the finish. And Joyce, I'm afraid, is looking very, very tired. In fact, we'll be able...
now a more experienced international athlete than any before. Greater career span. Bronze medal in the Rome Europeans in 1974 at 3,000 metres when she was 37. She hopes to stay in track and field athletics for the Los Angeles Olympic Games, when the marathon will be included for women. She'll be 47 then, but is saying that she's running better than ever, and here she is proving it.
Just looking at Joyce, who's from time to time been taking a look at that ticking watch. She looks a little bit footsore, but she has got time to spare if she can keep going at this pace. Do you think, Brandon, she's feeling the feet a little bit?
I think Joyce is suffering a little now because she went up very fast. She was almost on world record pace at halfway, but she's a really courageous athlete, and she's enjoying her running as the years go on. She's an inspiration certainly to everybody, but there won't be many men of her age ahead of her, David.
Smith being surrounded by a mass of fellow marathon runners that'll keep her going. Look at them all looking at their own watches. Personal times, always a personal battle against the event. And those that are tottering over Tower Bridge were warned last night that to take a walk is a sensible thing to do. Nobody will mind on this big trip of the day. These jogging in at comfortable pace. Joyce being nursed home by a few of them. A lot of them glad to be in her company too. She's led a lot of the men a lot of the way.
I'm just looking at Joyce coming in there. Don't want to be ungallant, but at 44, I wonder how many men at 44 could run a time like this. She's got some 3.5 minutes at the moment to spare on the British record. I wonder if Joyce realises, I'm sure she does, just how close she is to that record and one of the fastest women's marathons in history. Coached by her husband, Brian, and she really needs to drive herself now in these closing stages. She's over a minute to spare if she can just keep going at that right pace. I'm sure that Joyce's children are out there. I know that her coach and husband, Brian, won't be far away from that finish. And Joyce there being led away or guided away from the male athletes by Chris Brasher, who's in the foreground, the Olympic gold steeplechase medalist, and who is the race director, being guided away so that she can receive the acclaim she deserves as the winner of the women's race. She's clearly finding it painful, slowing with every step, and don't forget that her British record is 2 hours, 29 minutes, 57 seconds. How she needs the encouragement of these spectators. John Disley, the race director, running alongside there. And she's got some 30 seconds left if she's going to break the record. Well within sight of the line, and that is a new British record. 2 hours, 29 minutes, 47 seconds approximately, at least 10 seconds off the record.